Let's make some spicy crab pasta. First things first. Let's start with slicing up a couple cloves of garlic. And then we're gonna grab some fennel, which in Italian is called finocchio. I know, growing up, I always thought of Pinocchio. And this is some of my favorite stuff. I usually eat it raw, and it has a licoricey flavor, which I like. And if you don't, when you do cook it down, it does get rid of that licoricey flavor and bring out a nice sweetness. And what you want to do is save some of those fennel fronds for garnish and cut off those woodsier stalks that you can use for stock, or you can just disregard. Then cut out the core and remove the petals, which is what I like to call them, and thinly slice into strips, about 150 grams worth. This is a great pasta to make on a weeknight when you want something fairly quick to put on the table. But of course, it's great any night or day. In a pan on medium heat, add a generous amount of extra virgin olive oil, enough to cover the bottom of the pan, and add the garlic and saute until fragrant and tender. Then we're gonna add the fennel and season with salt. Continue to cook until softened, and then add a nice splash of white wine. This step is of course optional, and we're gonna continue to cook and cook out that wine as well. And then we're gonna create a little hot spot in the pan to add tomato paste. And we're gonna toast it a bit just before mixing it in. Toasting it is gonna help get rid of that tinny flavor that sometimes you get with tomato paste. And using tomato paste is my little fast cheat to get tomato flavor without opening a whole jar of passata. But I'm also not looking for a typical sauce with this dish, so tomato paste is a great option to give me tomato flavor. Now, when it comes to spice, I like it. I like it a lot. But I don't like crazy spice where my mouth is on fire and I can't taste the rest of the dish afterwards. You know, I don't want this to happen to me. We also know what happens when you eat a lot of spice as well, and I'm not gonna go there right now. And of course, if you know me on this channel, we like to use our BOMBA sauce. And I'm gonna leave a link in the description below with a recipe explaining all about BOMBA sauce if you don't know what it is. This stuff is everything. We use it a lot here on this channel, and I encourage you to look for it in an Italian specialty shop or even online. And if you can't find BOMBA sauce, you can use fermented crushed chilies. It's not the same, but this is a spicy crab pasta, so we gotta use some sort of chili. And we're gonna add as much as you like to the pan. Then we're gonna add the crab. I have about 400 grams worth, and it is a lot, but this is also a crab pasta. And this is just crab claw meat I'm using in a can, which is totally fine because this is like a weeknight on the table type of dish, and I want that crab quickly. But you can also buy a whole crab and go at it, removing the meat as well from the crab legs. And that meat will definitely add a nice sweetness and different flavor as well. You can use a combination of the two, whatever you like. Time for the pasta. Salt a large pot of boiling water, add your pasta and cook a couple minutes before al dente, as we will finish cooking it in the sauce. Now, what goes well with crab? Butter. So go ahead and add a nice couple of large knobs of butter to the pan, and you can add more if you like. I won't judge because I added a couple more off camera, because guess what? Butter makes everything better. Now add a ladle of pasta water to the pan along with the pasta, and now it's time for la mantecatura, mixing and tossing, marrying the pasta to the sauce, adding more pasta water if needed. We're gonna finish with some fresh torn basil, as much as you like, plate it up, add some sauce on top, some freshly cracked pepper, the fennel fronds of course, and bring it to the table. Spicy, but not too spicy. And it's a great combination of flavors with the fennel and the crab. The sweetness comes out with the spiciness. Oh, I hope you give this one a go. It's perfect for a weeknight pasta dish. Also, it's perfect for any time, actually. So I hope you give this one a go. And as always, the full recipe is in the link in the description below. Please like and comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, ciao.